Today we're giving the LS tractor some love. Little oil change, service the tranny, air filter, all that fun stuff. And we're going to put some LED lights on it. Here's the lights I picked up. I got these from Harbor Freight. It was about 150 bucks. That was with the 2-year no questions asked warranty. I figured why not? If I break them, they die, I'll go get some new ones. Got the wiring kit with it also. Here we got the lights on the left and the brackets. Looks like they came with a couple wires in case you wanted to hardwire them and didn't buy the wiring kit. And then the wiring kit here on the right has the splitter, fuse, your power connections, relay, and a toggle switch all in the kit. So we'll see how they mount. So I didn't want to drill the ROPs, rollovers, so a couple aluminum brackets, got some rubber strips, and a couple hose clamps, and we'll mount that on and see how it works. Well, here's what we got. Of course, your positive, negative, the fuse is there, directly off the battery. Followed the wiring harness down along the frame here, comes up below the alternator and right above the starter, and then I brought it in along the top there. I stuck some rubber and some zip ties anywhere where it could have a chance to chafe, and it feeds into this side clear across to the other side over by the ignition switch. On the ignition switch side, of course, I got the switch right there and the little toggle cutouts, and that bundle you see there is the excess wiring. And then I followed the rest of the wiring harness down through the channel clear to the back, and then I stubbed it up right here with the other wiring harnesses. And then it just follows the rollover on up. And you can see I left a lot of slack here intentionally. That way I can still fold the bar down when I need to. And if you're wondering why I didn't run them on top, in the barn I got a hay loft and very little clearance. I just barely clear. So I had to kind of run them off the side. And I plan on using them either when I'm going forward or when I'm working the backhoe. So use some nylock nuts in there. I left extra slack on the lights. Enough tension they ain't gonna move, but quick and slick. Roll them around to the other direction. So tonight we'll see how that works out when darkness hits, but I think it's gonna be just fine. And of course, whew, little suckers put out some light. You can see there, left just enough slack. Fold it on down. Put your lower pins in. Let it rest, no binding. Oh, nothing. And then when I want to work from the back side, just grab the whole light, switch it around, light the other direction. Just like that. I had those 3 squares for toggle switches already in the dash, so I popped one out, drilled the hole, placed her in there, nice and clean. All the wiring's gonna be up under here, tucked away. You see there how nice the switch fits. You just got to take your time because it just barely fits in that little slot. plastic. I actually used a drill at first and then heated up a hot knife and did the final trimming with the hot knife so I didn't break it. But there you go. We shall see. Alright, well, service is done. Lights are all mounted. We're going to go do a little comparison. Well, here's what we got with the stock headlights. Biggest pain with the stock headlights is, depending on where the bucket is, they block your lights. See what we get with the new lights. There we go. No lights. Lights off. LEDs. LEDs off. There's low beam, stock headlights. High beam stock headlights with the LEDs. I think that's going to be much better. Now we're going to spin them around and see how it would work on the backhoe side. There we go. I think that would work pretty good. And if you want to bring them down, where your digging area is. Oh yeah. Worked out really well. I like it. Not too shabby. Lights are up pretty good.